Looks nice, right? A beautiful day. What could possibly go wrong? I've seen a lot of movies. I can hear that music. I know where this is headed. Doom! I want to know, is the big one headed straight for us?
We get hit by space rocks all the time. Impacts on Earth are commonplace and have been for all of Earth's history.
I knew it! Prepare for catastrophe.
Okay, first off, to understand comets and asteroids, we first need to learn where they come from. Comets and asteroids were formed out of the same swirling cloud of gas and dust as the rest of our solar system, which in its early years was a pretty violent place with massive collisions and debris everywhere.
I get it. They were created from our solar system's oldest materials. So what? Asteroids and comets are still dangerous. We've got to keep our eyes on the skies.
We don't just study comets and asteroids because they might hit our planet. We study them because we long to know the mysteries and secrets they hold. Secrets about how the solar system was formed, how Earth got its water, maybe delivered by comets.
Today, asteroids are located in a belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter, and the comets are much farther out, beyond the orbit of Pluto.
But the probability of us getting hit with a really big one within our lifetime is quite small. In fact, big impactors may hit Earth perhaps only once every 100 million years or so. You'd have a better chance of winning the lottery. Of course, the risk was about the same for the dinosaurs. And look what happened to them.
It's exactly what I'm talking about. The dinosaurs were wiped out. Extinct. Gone forever. Right?
That rock slammed into the Earth with a force hundreds of millions of times greater than the most powerful nuclear bomb ever made.
Dude, you're not helping with my anxiety.
Even though they are rare, big collisions do happen. They've happened in our lifetime, just not on Earth.
I remember that comet. It was called Shoemaker-Levy 9.
Look at Jupiter. It's been hit by massive space rocks twice in just the past few years, right before our eyes.
All right, let me get this straight. You said the big collisions are rare, and the chances of one happening in my lifetime are less than me winning the lottery. Does that mean we should just sit here and wait, do nothing? Maybe we should go after them for a change.
Our spacecraft have visited several asteroids close up.
And I've heard about some space missions to comets, too.
In 2001, we actually landed a spacecraft on one of the larger asteroids named Eros.
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I think I'm starting to learn something. There are space rocks in the asteroid belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. And billions of years ago, as the solar system was forming, there was mayhem. Space rocks and icy comets were slamming into everything. How do we know? Look at the impact craters on the Moon, Mars, and even Earth. Luckily, that period of heavy bombardment is over. But sometimes asteroids and comets still hit planets. Which reminds me, if you find most asteroids in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and comets are somewhere beyond the farthest planet, where exactly are they?
There are billions of comets in the Kuiper Belt, past the orbits of Neptune and Pluto, and even more in the Oort cloud, way, way out there. It's only when they approach the sun that they get their signature comet tails. These tails can stretch for millions of kilometers. Have you ever seen shooting stars? When the Earth passes through the remnants of a comet tail, that's when we get meteor showers, tiny grains of dust burning up in the atmosphere. Some of the best fireworks you'll ever see.
I'm starting to feel a little better. But still, the question remains.
What would we do if we discovered a comet or asteroid on a collision course with Earth? That's a good question. We're working on it. There are a lot of ideas, but no clear answers.
I get it. If we knew one was coming, we might be able to push it off of a collision course or change its trajectory by putting reflectors on it. That's why scientists catalog and track these near-Earth objects, or NEOs. The important thing is to figure out where they are and their orbits. I guess the more you know, the less you have to worry about. You know what's really interesting? We've already sent several spacecraft to asteroids and comets, and more missions are planned. That means there's the possibility that someday people will walk on the surface of a space rock. Imagine that. Maybe we could mine them for resources. If you think about it, asteroids and comets, which were created from cosmic debris billions of years ago, are messengers from that tumultuous and often violent past. And the story they're telling us about the early history of our solar system and planet Earth is still unfolding with each new exploration and discovery.